All right. This is from Ron V. Ron says, "Hi, Lo. I'm hoping you can help me." I like that. Hi, Lo. That's very cute.
Been with me most of my
It
life.
is so sweet. Okay. Hi, Lo. I'm hoping you can help me with my issue. My wife and I had two children who are both now well grown and well on their way with their own families. As empty nesters, my wife and I found ourselves with a lot of time on our hands, which we gladly filled with vacations and grandchildren. 5 years ago, my wife was diagnosed with a particularly aggressive cancer and was gone within a year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
awful.
yes.
It goes without saying that this was the hardest experience of my life. We got married at a relatively young age, and I was fulfilled being a father, a husband, and a grandfather. But now that I don't have her, it's changed. I find that I don't know what makes me happy. I know that she would want what's best for me and to find happiness, and I was hoping you'd know how to help me do that. Sincerely, stuck in my 60s.
Well, stuck. Let's see about unstucking. So, well, first and foremost, I want to extend to you my condolences. And I'm not sure if you maybe might not benefit from some grief counseling that to make, to help you go through the process of grieving. And because there's no magic pill to help you find happiness. So, first, you have to be certain that your heart is cleared of all sorrow. Because,
Wow. That's got to be so hard to do, Lois.
well, yes.
Because I got 5 years, and I don't know that you ever move on fully from that. But I can see maybe Ron feeling like, well, I feel like I've done a lot of grieving, and now what?
Okay, so
Also,
if that is the case, Ron, to have your heart cleared of sorrow. Now, someone once said, we never get over the loss of a loved one. We just get used to their not being there. And so maybe you're trying to get through your lovely wife's not being there. And so, as maybe this program today will help you further, one of the things I can suggest is trying new things. This is the way to find your passion if you don't already have one. The idea of looking at go back in your life, even go back as far back as your childhood. Were there things you dreamed of being, I mean, I'll take something, and this is just coming off the top of my head. Let's say when you were a kid, you dreamed of being a fireman, and you ended up being an attorney. Well, a lot of fire departments can certainly get a lot of help from the community in terms of fundraising. Because they really, at least in Los Angeles, it's my understanding that they provide for themselves in terms of, things like paper towels, toilet paper, and
oh, really?
yeah, that's what my local fire department had told me. So I'm just saying that there are things that you can get yourself involved in, but you need to try them. And if it's, maybe you have an interest in art. Again, there are a lot of community art programs and art, that you can just go and partake in. A good friend of mine has just started one that is at a local center, and I thought, this is a great thing for people, and he's my contemporary, he's your contemporary, so it's never too late. So I'm going to say that if you're looking for, happiness, it's to either become involved in helping other people or become involved in finding a passion for you so that when you are there in the endeavor that you're attempting to have become your passion in your life, it brings you peace and joy. And so hopefully, listen to the rest of the program, and maybe there'll be some things that you can pick up. And I wish you all the very best. And I hope you will. I hope you will send us a letter that says you are now unstuck in your 60s.